Hey everybody out here, what's going on? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. What's happening, everybody? Feel free to subscribe, like videos, leave comments, join my online community tab. You can also follow me on Twitter. Also, if you're into news, information, and sharing content, check out the newly out of beta test post.news. Did a couple reviews on my channel, so check that out next, as well as 4 or 5 other videos out here on my channel. Today I'd like to do, kind of a rant video for you. To kind of, illustrate just, things I've learned over the last 25 years using the internet, as well as, various viewpoints on, relevant matters. Anyways, to get started with, I am getting tired and basically, sick of pointless people that don't want to learn, yet want to assume things about the internet. I've used the internet pretty much day in, day out for 25 years, and I have people that I know personally that I've, known for a long time, that barely know how to check email. They're basically scared of the internet to some extent because they assume that everything's fake and everything's, a scam or people hacking or, whatever. And over the last 20 years, 25 years, I've actually tried to show them this how this works, this how that works, here's how YouTube or online communities or whatever function. Yet it's like well over their heads, so they don't even try. I'm not sure if this is out of laziness, it was misconceptions, which I'll cover in another video. But I think anybody that's, taken 5 minutes in the last 5 years to learn how the internet works, what the internet's, involved with, creating a few things, whether it's blogs, websites, YouTube channels, whatever, know firsthand that the internet isn't fake and isn't 99% scams. In fact, I think between the phishing and the malware scams, I think that only maybe covers maybe 0.5% of the internet in 2023. But yet you got people that are in their 50s, 60s, 70s that assume that, just talking to somebody is, a threat to them or whatever. Now, it's fairly easy after, say, 6 months using the internet to determine what's real and what's not. But yet, by the same token, people that can't use the internet for any length of time over a 20-year, 25-year period, I think, miss the whole point. I mean, it's kind of sad, when you, show people things, you've developed things on your own over a period of, say, 20 years time, whether it be YouTube, whether it be blogs, online communities, podcasts, actual content, versus somebody that's never tried to even barely turn on a computer. And a lot of the excuses I get, well, it wasn't around 20 years ago, 30 years ago, 40 years ago. I'm like, well, that's the case. Look at technology in the last 10 or 15 years, with the, how 15 years ago a memory card would be 32 megabytes. Now it's 128 gigabytes. Just those kind of factors. I mean, this is, I think where people let misconceptions and so on kind of, cloud their judgment, and they think they have good judgment. These are the same kinds of people that are helicopter parents, or that want to control everything. I mean, I was talking with somebody, over a meal the other day about just basic concepts, and their opinion was, you shouldn't even have basically heard of the internet till you're like 10, and then between, say, 10 and 14, whenever you check your email, your parents should be hovering over you like you're a 5-year-old. This kind of thing is ridiculous, especially, like I say, most people 8, 9, 10, 12, 15 can comprehend things, can learn skills, can learn to do stuff. But, then again, these days people don't seem to really have the attention span thanks to sites like, or apps like Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram, where they think dancing around for 30 seconds is going to make them a B or C-list celebrity, instead of actually taking, 20 years, developing a channel, coming up with ideas, talking about stuff that's actually of interest to anybody. I mean, these are the same people, like I mentioned few hundred times out here on my channel over the last 18 years uh, that can't have a conversation but want to date everybody. Get out in the community, have some hobbies, have some interests, and people might give a shit. It's just common sense. If people can't have a normal conversation, if you ask somebody what their name is and they get confused, that's an instant red flag. In between that and the spam bots and all that, anybody with an IQ over 20 can comprehend what's real and what's fake in terms of the internet. But yeah, you got so many people that have never taken the time to learn it that now, they don't even want to take that, 4 or 5 year period of time, maybe 3 hours a day, learning how to make a website, learning how FTP and HTML and WordPress and stuff like that work. Know how to develop a podcast or a YouTube channel. And it's not hard, it's not complicated. You just got to have the time and take the time to learn, valuable skills instead of assuming this, that, and the other. I'm going to cover that in another video too, about people that let their online misconceptions stop them from actually thinking for more than 5 seconds in a calendar year. Feel free to check out all my other videos. I upload fairly frequently, so take care and we'll see you next time.